Sure do.
All right. So I wanted to start because I saw you actually have two things going on. You have a short film called Horrified.
Oh, it's not a short film. That's a full-length feature movie. Yeah.
Really? Tell us about it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so that's kind of like it's super fun. It's kind of a comedy horror. Mike Zara is our director and writer, and he was incredible. And that movie stars Julie Benz and Busy Phillips, and it's super fun, like over the top horror, over the top comedy. It's going to be definitely a deviation from from the normal rom-com world I exist in, but it's going to be fun to watch.
And what a cast to be included on it.
Oh, I know. I know. I was like seventh heaven for me. It was a dream. Had a great time.
I would have been like getting that script to be like, okay, this is like when I know for myself when you were younger, trying to see if you get into like the class you wanted when you were like in elementary school, and you got Busy Phillips. You got, wow. Do we have an idea as to when it's going to come out, or are we still in kind of like that post production limbo?
They're still in the final stages of editing right now. I think they're fundraising right now for just that little last jump, like the color correction, audio, and then maybe a couple pickup days. But it's close. So hopefully this year.
Can you kind of preview your character in this one? Not out giving
My
too much of a.
character, her name's Gina, and she's kind of like this. I mean, she's really sweet. She's kind of very girl next door-ish. She's kind of in I would say a transition phase of her life. So um she's kind of like there to have a good time. And then when things go wrong, they go really wrong. So
Like, one of those. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. That sounds really good. And I heard that you've been filming County Rescue.
yes, I have. That's been super fun too. That's a new one for me. It's my first role, like recurring role on a TV show. So I'm excited about that. And I love everyone who's a part of that show that I've gotten to work with is just incredible. And hopefully there'll be future seasons in which I'm kind of set up to be a character that sticks around. So
Can you preview the character that you're playing in County Rescue?
I don't think
Or,
I can preview my character much. A
uh-oh.
lot, a lot of big things happen in this transition season, like this from last season to next. Big, huge things
Okay.
happen. Um, and my character is an answer to some of those things. So
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that. It's a bit of a mystery, but it's a cool character. She's a therapist and she's really fun and smart and cool. Yeah.
All
She's a
right.
great character. I'm honored to play her. Her name's Rachel.
All right. I like the name. I love the show. I
It's
love
a
the
great
show
show.
because when I saw that you were going to be a part of it, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for it.
It's a great one.
Very cool. And I know if I read it correctly, I think it's premiering on the 26th of February.
Well, that's news to me. I haven't heard. So I bet you're right.
Yeah, I saw it on the Instagram page, so
Oh,
I
and
will
that's
verify it.
no
But
one's told me, but that's not unusual. So that's exciting. I'm excited. I'm not in the first couple of episodes, so I show up later.
okay, duly noted. Have to make a note of that. I wanted to, because a lot of when I mention it to people who watch my show, a lot of people ask me, and I said I'll ask her because it's normally the question I ask anyway. But kind of give us a little bit of a synopsis how you got into acting, because I kind of know I've seen it on previous interviews.
Yeah, well, I mean, I started doing musical theater when I was a little kid. It was just kind of like my after school activity of choice, and I loved it. Fell for it super hard. It was a great experience for me. I made all my friends there. I spent all my free time, reading these play scripts and memorizing my lines and songs. And I guess that kind of just transitioned over into adult life. I didn't go to school for acting. I went to school for art, for painting. But while I was in school, kind of deviated and went over to film school to learn practical film study because I knew I wanted to work in that space, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I got my associate's degree in film and cinematography, and then I jumped right in. So
All
that's how
right.
it happens.
Because I'm like, because when I saw the previous thing that you did, I'm like, musical theater. Okay. How did you get into film? And now it makes sense. And now it makes even more sense because one of my many favorites that you did was a country music Christmas. So now it
Oh,
makes sense.
that
Now
was a really
it
fun one. That was great. Nerve-wracking. That was the first time I had to like sing on camera. So
no way. I guess what I want to say, because I can see where there could be good memories because I've known Jonathan for a couple of years now, so he's a gem.
he's a
But to
doll.
work with him on this one, do you have favorite memories from this movie?
Well, I do actually. This movie was really fun, particularly for me because we were filming near my little sister's house. And so my little niece, who was a baby at the time, I think she was like just about to turn 2, got to come to set while we were singing in studio. And so my sister and my baby niece got to come hang out, and that was incredible. Also, Jonathan is just super talented musically, so he played
Mhm.
the guitar for the songs and like helped craft how we would sing them together, and that was really cool. So just the artistic level of getting to do a new thing for me, which is like live performing, was really, really cool. It was really fun. And then the bonus of getting to see my baby niece and baby sister.
Oh, that is so cool. Now,
Yeah.
where was that one filmed? Was that in Canada, that one?
Well, we were in Kentucky, or actually, we were not in Kentucky. We were in maybe in Cincinnati. I honestly, they all kind of blur together. I kind of forget where I am, but we were near Kentucky. My little sister was in Louisville at the time, so we were pretty close to there.
Well, I mean, I can understand what you're saying because I probably would be nervous too if I have to sing. Yeah.
I mean, and I love singing. I really enjoy it, but singing live on camera,
Yeah.
it adds a new level of like, you know, right?
Anxiety. I
It's
feel like
recorded forever, right? I mean, if you hit a wrong note and it's live, you're just like, they'll forget. But if you can rewind and watch it, you know.
I have to go through because there's so many that you've done that I love, and I can't wait to see County Rescue and Horrified. But the other one that I did, I one of my second favorites is Santa's Cousin, which
Oh,
that was so. I watched it. I made my family watch it, and they're like, "Why can't Santa grant us a wish?" I'm like, "Shh, I want it too." But that one seemed like it was another fun one for you guys to do. Do you have any special memory with that one?
that was really fun. And Malcolm, the kid who played my son in the movie, is an incredible little actor. And I know some basic ASL sign language, but getting to work with him and his mom to make it feel really grounded and authentic because he is hearing impaired, so he uses a mix of sign language and lip reading, and he's like this incredible kid, right? And it was really fun to get to have that experience and learn from them. So that was really cool. And then there
I
was
love
horses, and there's this scene that I really, really loved where me and John are like riding horses and having a conversation. And then we kind of like
it.
run through a field on our horses because both of us ride horses. And they
Yeah.
cut it out. And I was so bummed because I thought it was going to be such a cool scene. And that's the one scene I haven't seen. I need to message the director and see if I can steal some of that footage. But
I'm gonna
I
message the
love that.
director. Why'd you cut that out?
Why'd you cut that out? I mean, I'm sure there were reasons, but
You know,
you will see it one day.
yeah, hopefully. But you saying it, and I like to ask all the actors that I speak to, I should say, it's got to be so fun to work with these child actors because it's like it's got to be mind blowing to see how their work ethic is at such a young age.
Yeah, I mean it's really cool. And what's cool about it is every kid that I've worked with is so excited to be there and they're so on top of it. Like they're no one is making them be there. This is what they want to be doing. It's like play for them and it makes it feel like play for me, which is the way it should be in my opinion. I mean, this is a I feel so blessed to get to do this job. I love this job and being acting one on one with a child, it makes it feel like playing pretend again. And that's what it
Um,
is at its most basic form. And it's delightful. Highly recommend.
I see, like, if I was somebody in your shoes, I literally would sit down with the kid probably and be like, do you like have any fear? Could you like teach me how to not have fear? Because it's got to be, I can't even, I watch so many different movies and I'm like, to be that young and to do something that, obviously you see older actors and actresses that do it, and you see these kids at such a young age tackle so much dialogue, and I'm like, how do you do it?
It really
That's what
is
I would make.
incredible. I don't, I mean, I look back on doing musical theater when I was really young. Like I was like 12 and I was doing full length plays and I was obsessed. Like I said, it was my thing. So I knew that script forwards and backwards. I knew my lines and everyone else's lines. I was that kid. So I mean I think it's really cool. And I also think that there's this level of freedom that you get as an actor
Mhm.
because when you're acting, and this is maybe it's just me, but I think it's less scary because it's not me. I'm pretending to be someone else. So
Hmm.
all of the fear that exists in me, in Alex, doesn't really matter because I'm not Alex. Like I'm reading someone else's words, I am in someone else's like persona. So it feels like whatever I'm doing doesn't reflect back at me personally. And so that's how like my brain kind of lets go of fear when I am acting. I
That's an
pretend I'm
interesting.
someone else.
No, no, it makes sense. But that's an interesting way of looking at it because in that moment, it isn't you, and you're right. Now you got my brain going.
Yeah, it's really great to step out of yourself for a little bit and to, you know, be in someone else's headspace and feel what they might feel and take yourself and drop yourself into a new human existence.
Well, you've done the rom-coms, and then you've done the scary ones. One,
Yeah.
one of the ones, and I always say it to Jonathan, I'm like, and the other ones, but I always say it to Jonathan, I'm like, you jump from the rom-com, and then you're the extremely scary one, dropping people in the middle of an elevator shaft. But when I look at one of the ones which I love, and you worked with Rib Hellis on this one, A Date with Deception. I love Rib. I know Rib and Jessica. How do you get your mindset ready to do something like a movie of that intensity?
Well, on that one in particular, I happened to be in that one filmed in Arkansas, and I happened to be in Arkansas over like the month that they were filming. So I only was on that film for a couple days. Like I came in and played this like very quick character in there, and my character in particular wasn't super involved in the intensity, right? Um,
Mhm.
but I would say similar to what I said before, it's like playing pretend at that point. You're in someone else's headspace. And I think I have a lot of fun with stepping outside of who I am as a person in a big way. Like I would love to play a villain, like a fully unhinged, crazy villain. That's on my bucket list.
I could see you doing that. I
I don't
mean,
know if that's a compliment or not.
no, when you have so many different layers as an actress, and
Thank
I
you.
can see you fully embodying a character like that.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Not to say you're on the good side, but I think to me, I think it would be fun.
It would be
It'd
fun.
be fun to be somebody, step into something that you're not, and then like totally floor yourself when when you end up accomplishing it.
Yeah. The I do have on have one coming out later this year called Who Could Kill a Sweet Old Lady, and that one is like one of those um more intense, dark, thrillery thrillery ones that'll be headed your way.
Is that going to be on Lifetime? That sounds like a Lifetime one.
I'm pretty sure that's where it's headed.
Yeah. As soon as you said, I'm like, okay, that's definitely a Lifetime one.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun. It's also like a it's not the it's kind of a different storyline. The
Hmm.
characters, the two lead characters are myself. I play a home care nurse, and Lori plays this older woman who is who is like wheelchair bound, but then there's this massive twist at the end that you do not expect. And again, I can't tell you the ending, but it's wild.
I will be watching it. That I will say. But that one, see, to me, when you get a script like that, I know from my standpoint, I would love, because it's like, I think with each movie that you do, I think it helps you to grow from one project to the next, and you learn a lot about yourself. And
Yeah.
you do say one of the darker ones, yeah, you have to go to that headspace, but to come back out of it, it's definitely, each one to me seems like it's a growing experience for everyone that I've spoken to.
It definitely is. That's definitely true. What I found is consistently true is that the crew and the cast that you're working with makes all the difference. And I've been really fortunate to work with casts and crew that are really fun and really excited to do what they're doing and happy to be there. So it really does have a summer camp feel. You're working with these people intensely. You're working, 12 to 14-hour days, and it's packed in together. You're often all staying in the same hotel. You're seeing each other at every meal. So it really does feel like summer camp. You bond with these people quickly. And even if you're in a film that has a really dark storyline, the
Hmm.
people that you're with, their joy at getting to do their craft and that summer camp feeling of the quick bonding and like a common goal of creating the best thing we can create and the time and money we're given um, makes it a lot lighter than you might expect, even when it's a
Hmm.
dark thing.
Hmm. Interesting. Like
Yeah.
for that, I mean, I guess where my question goes for that is, for a role like that, did they give you, I don't want to say full reign, but did they allow you to maneuver through of how you brought the character that you're going to be playing in that one to life?
Yeah, Tom Shell was the director on that one, and he's a really collaborative. He's like one of those actors directors. So
Oh, cool.
um he'll like let you do one take that's kind of just like out there. I mean, if I was like, "Hey, can I try this weird thing?" He'd be like, "Yeah, sure, try it." And I'll like we can adjust it as we go, you know?
Hmm.
Which is always really fun. Uh yeah, I think that with when there's like big drama, you kind of have to try a few things. Also, people react to things different ways. You have, people who are fight and people who are flight, and people who would scream and people who would hide. So you kind of have to find that in the character you're playing, what you see your character doing or tending towards, and then craft the character with your director and kind of build it together.
See, I love that. I love with when when others that I've spoken on, that I love the fact when the directors give you that full collaborative reign on how you want to maneuver and work through it in the short time that you guys have. I mean, I don't know how the heck you guys do it in this short time. 'Cause I can't even
Yeah, some of them
fathom
are really short. Some of them are quick.
that alone. I mean, I've spoken to so many, and it's like when they're like, "Oh yeah, we only had 2 weeks." I'm like, "Huh? 2 weeks?"
Yeah. A lot of dialogue per day.
Well, that's why I think I have such a collective respect for all of you guys because I'm like, one, to even do a project like that, but to know that you have to learn so much dialogue and be on point and be on, let me get this emotion. Okay, three scenes done, boom, got to go to the next one. And you
Mhm.
have to be on point. You can't miss your mark. I mean, that alone is unbelievable. I mean, major kudos to everyone.
Well, thanks. I mean, it's a fun job. I really enjoy doing it. So I feel really blessed and lucky to do it.
Well, you do a very good job.
Thanks.
Just my opinion. Well, I have to touch on another one that I love, the Soulmate Search, which I
I love
watched.
that one too.
That is like, not that I'm not saying that I don't love the other ones you've been in, but that one is just like, it's just like my little cozy blanket that I go back to. My mom will be like, "Didn't you just watch that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just need a cup of hot chocolate and just sit here and watch my movie." But
Yeah.
favorite parts about that one, because I can name so many. I love that entire movie.
Yeah, that was a great one. That was actually like one of my very first rom-coms that I did with
Really?
yeah, and the first time meeting John too. It was great.
Oh my
We
God.
filmed in St. Pete, Florida. It was gorgeous. It was awesome. Great experience.
Okay. All right. Actually, my two cousins live out there. I'm closer to the northern part. I'm in closer to Disney. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's beautiful there.
Really is.
All right. Mhm. You killer rivalry, which you were with my very good friend Anna Marie Dobbins, which I love her
I
to
love
pieces.
Anna Marie. She's great.
She is. I always tell her, I'm like, you make me scared as hell on some of the parts that you play. Once you knock them
She
out,
makes a great villain, right? She's so
yes,
good.
she does.
You don't expect it because she's so sweet and kind, and she has a sweet face, you know. And then you find
Yeah.
out the plot of the movie. So no, she's very talented and a really lovely person.
How was it to work with her on this one? Because I've seen it a few times.
Awesome. It was great. And that one was particularly fun because it was like a group of girls, right? So
Mm.
again, the whole summer camp vibe, but up the ante a bit because we're just a bunch of girls hanging out. So it was fun. We all went out together. We spent time together. We all kind of are still in contact over Instagram and stuff, check in with each other every now and then. It's a it was a fun group.
See, that's the part that I love. And I love, sharing it with the fans like myself who watch the movies. Because we're just seeing the movie as being okay, all of you guys come together, you get the movie done, and boom, it's done. You don't think of the fact of how much you guys do become a family. You
Oh yeah,
guys grow the friendships.
you do. It's true. And just fair warning for you, I do have
Uh-oh.
to hop off in like 5 minutes. So
Oh yeah, we're gonna wrap. Um, I have to ask you one more.
yeah.
What if you could work with anybody, and I know this is probably gonna be tough, but
Oh,
an actor or an actress, we're just putting it out there in the universe that you would like to work with on a future project.
you know what? Maybe Glenn Close.
Yes.
I
I love her.
she can do no wrong. Like she's incredible. Like I feel like in her, she has such a wide range of roles she's played, and all of them are fabulous. And I just think she's just so cool, right? I just want to pick her brain. So getting to work with her, sitting with her, just talking to her would be amazing.
I think it would be like a
Or
total
Sandra
epic.
Bullock also. Her
Oh, come
career,
on.
her
Yeah,
career is like Miss Congeniality is one of my favorite movies of all time.
me too. Me
It
too.
it's hard to beat.
Yeah.
That's like a dream role for me. Miss
Yeah.
Congeniality. If I mean, why would you ever remake Miss Congeniality? But that kind of character,
You never know.
that's kiss.
You never know. I'm putting it out there for you. Oh, honey, I knew that I adored you, and I knew that I wanted to get you on this season of my show, and it's been a true joy to sit with you and chat with you.
Thank you so much. This has been just a lovely conversation. You're so easy to talk to. This was really fun for me. So thank you. Anytime, feel free to shoot me a message and we can just chat more.
Well, you got plenty more that's going to be coming up, so we're going to have to talk.
All right. You know where
Fingers
to
crossed.
find me.
Well, congrats, honey, on everything that's upcoming. We will definitely stay in touch.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Have a good day, honey. Bye.
Bye.